y'all, it's Liz Nirvana. Welcome to episode 2 of my YouTube channel. In case you don't know, this is for my blog, alyssanirvana.com. So if you haven't checked it out, be sure to check it after you finish watching this episode. So on my last episode, I got some comments asking to do a tutorial on my eyeshadow and my makeup from that day. So I figured, why not make that episode 2? I'm just gonna get right into it right now. I start out by using this primer on my eyes. If you guys use an eyeshadow primer, it's about time to start. This is the good stuff. It's by Decay. Really, this stuff helps keep your eyeshadow on all day long. I mean, especially if you're going to be in any kind of strenuous situation, or you're at the club and you're dancing it up and you're getting sweaty. This really helps keep it all intact. Not only that, it also really helps the colors of the eyeshadows show up better. So when I use this, the pigments just kind of show better on my skin. They come in 2 different colors. This one is the gold, obviously, but it also comes in silver. And I use the gold because most of the colors I use for my eyeshadow are a kind of gold base tone. So this blends right in underneath. But if you're someone that uses a lot of silver or kind of cool shades like blue, I would suggest using the silver. Some people buy both, but I really don't use silver and such much, so it doesn't make sense for me. Next, I'm gonna do a base kind of color in Decay Roach. I know it's a disgusting name, but it's a really great color. This on my entire lid. It's kind of like a bronzy with a touch of like a red purplish sheen, but it's really in the brown kind of gold family. So I use my angle brush for this. Again, I'm not a makeup artist, so don't take anything I say as like the gospel, but this is what I do. I get a lot of compliments actually on everyday look, so I gotta be doing something right. But yeah, so you cover your whole lid, top to bottom, kind of do like a connect dots there with that little diagonal. Okay. Next, I use Nars. It's called Cordura. I know you can't really see it there, but I'll list everything in the description and on the blog so you guys can look at it. You use this darker base as like a shadow. So I'm gonna start off in the corner there. You can use the same angle brush. I'm sure a real makeup artist might say different, but I'll start off right there. Just kind of do a circular motion on that corner, and then I sweep it in the crease like that. So again, circle and then sweep. You can do one where you just sweep it in there. This is the extent of what I would do for the extent of the eyeshadow part that I would do for every day. But I'm just gonna show you guys like an option for nighttime. You can take this same eyeshadow and then use a glitter. Makeup Forever has this loose glitter that they have I'll show it in the description, but it's a loose powder glitter. And what you can do, again, this is more of a nighttime extra you can do. I would just put it right under my eyebrows. So just, you know, as an extra sparkle. You can't probably see it that well in the video, but it's just glitter. It's not like another color or anything. So it just goes right on top of the color you already have. I don't know if you can kind of see it, but yeah, that's for nighttime. But if I wasn't going out, then I would just leave it as it was. So next, you definitely want to clean up under your eyes with just like any kind of makeup remover, because you're going to have eyeshadow fall. You know, that's just part of it. So, which is why you don't do your foundation or anything yet. You do your eyeshadow first. So just wipe that off. If you have any extra in the middle, wipe that off. If you want to kind of like shape that edge a little more, just wipe it off. And then there you go, you have your eyeshadow portion. Me and my blinky face. But next I'm gonna use a liquid liner, and I'm just gonna line the top of my lid for now. So I kind of go with the angle of my eye, and then swoop line right by my eyelid. I'll put on my top mascara for now. So this is my favorite. I'm mascara obsessed, but this has got to be my favorite of all time. It's Lancome, and it's called Hypnose Drama. They have a few that look like this. They have the doll lashes, and they have just Hypnose, and then they have Hypnose Drama, or I think the other one's Hypnotic. But either way, this one is my favorite. A lot of people like the doll lashes one. It's advertised a lot, but the thing about that one, it kind of just makes your eyelashes go straight up, which just, I mean, for me, that's not what I wanted to do. I like it to swoop out, kind of like fan out. So this one, the brush is curved in this weird kind of way, and that really helps it to do more of like a fan lash. This is for, you know, pretty dramatic eyelashes. That's my favorite part. So now that you're all clean, you're set, you just gotta get, you know, all the imperfections done. So what's most important for me when I do my makeup is to get rid of any tired eyes. I know we're all tired, you know, everybody works, everybody is exhausted. So it's important though that nobody else knows just how exhausted you are. So you just wanna lighten up under your eyes, and I get red around here, so I like to put just a little concealer there to kind of hide that. My concealer, I use this from the drugstore. It's L'Oreal, again, True Match. I think this is the one Beyonce promotes, but it's awesome, you know, it's simple. I don't really use anything too fancy for a concealer, but my makeup, on the other hand, I use Makeup Forever HD. A little bit on your hand. At least this is what I do. take your brush. If you don't use a brush to put on your foundation, you're really missing out, because the thing about using a sponge, or with your hands or whatever you do, you end up putting on a lot of times way too much than you really need, and you don't realize that until using a brush. This really helps kind of put on a thin layer, and it also just helps it be more even and smooth, and you'll realize that you feel so much more lightweight than if you would just take a sponge and you're packing it on when you do that. Now that I've done that, is my blush, my other favorite part. I use Nars. This is their Duo set. It's their popular orgasm color, quite a name, and the Laguna bronzer. So this is a great buy because you get both in one. I always like using bronzer with a little blush. So I put on my bronzer first, so the Laguna, and use a nice big brush and just kind of in circles put it on. Next you put on the Orgasm, which this is really good for any skin tone. That's why it's so popular. The thing is that it's lightweight, so you can actually put on as many layers of it as you want. So on your skin tone will depend on how much you need, or the occasion. If you want it to be a little extra, you can always put on some more, but you really have control of the color. So lastly, I'm just gonna line and put some mascara on my bottom lid. So I like to put it kind of thick on the edge and then a little thinner inside. And for a little bit more emphasis, you take the mascara and just put a little on the bottom. And a good setter spray is by Urban. This one's called De-Slick. It's for oil control and it also sets your makeup. They have another one called Overnight, which I really like, but both of these are good. They just set it all in. You don't have to worry about it. Hours later, your makeup looks like you just did. So all you do is take it, hold it a couple inches from your face, and just give a little even coating. Let it dry, and you're good to go. Lipstick is up to you. On an everyday basis, I use Nars Belle du Jour. It's this nude color. It's very light, so again, it's one of those things where you can do in layers. If you just want a sheer coating, you can just do it in one layer and it's good, but if you want a little more impact, you can go over it a little bit more. Yep, that's it, and this is my everyday look. I'll put up all the product info under the description and also on my blog. Don't forget to check that out. And soon I'll be testing out Violent Lips. I think I have it here. It's these lip tattoos that you put on just like any other temporary tattoo, and they're for your lips. That's crazy, but this is definitely not for today's events, so I'm gonna save that for the next episode, but look out for that. I'll give you all the information and tell you how it works out for me in my next episode. episode. But hope you enjoyed it, and definitely leave some comments. Let me know what you think, or if there's anything else you'd like for me to do or show you guys. Alright, see you next time.